Hey everybody, how goes it? My name's Jimoar and welcome back to Time Machine VR. We're still looking for these anomalies and alternate pathways. We're back at going to penguins.
We've exhausted all available targets. I suggest
Found one here somewhere before.
To process the data and samples that we've collected.
There it is. Right off the bat. Good to go. Sean! Sorry, my mom was watching the Fiddler on the Roof and it's stuck in my head now.
Monolith discovered.
Yep.
Prepare for relocation.
Yep.
We have arrived. And now, to discover where. Hesperornis DNA confirmed. Let's see where the differences manifest.
They're herbivores, aren't they?
I'm not certain what this creature is. Looks a lot like a Hesperornis.
It's kind of like a toucan. It's a lot like a toucan.
Its most obvious difference
Or a pelican.
appears to be its beak, which now resembles that of a flamingo.
Flamingo, that's what I was thinking of.
Feeder.
What am I scanning? Oh, I think I know. Got it.
This bird now subsists on microorganisms it finds hidden in the sea floor. It must have further adaptations to help it extract enough nutrients to survive. Perhaps something internal. Its lung capacity is much improved. It can hold more air while it searches for food. An exit has appeared.
That was quick.
Great work. We've exhausted all available targets. I suggest heading back to Svalbard to process the data and samples that we've collected.
I guess we're going back where we were. We go again with the rocks. Bonk.
Another monolith. The doctor will be pleased.
Cool. The doctor is in and the doctor is great. Oh man, my neck's hurting me. Not my neck, my shoulders.
Arrived. Let us explore.
I'm here alright. Whoa!
I can confirm
You look like an axolotl.
Mosasaurus, or at least a mostly saurus. And what are those appendages on its head?
I don't think so.
This mosasaurus has evolved gills, allowing it to stay underwater indefinitely. They're tough, built to last in this harsh salt water. We should get a look at that tail, too.
That's like an eel tail. Oh, there's two of them.
It's exchanged the tail fluke for a fin extension. Unlike our timeline's mosasaurus, this one undulates its entire body to drive itself forward. I wonder what happened to its flippers.
We're looking for vestigial flippers inside its body. Oh, jeez. Look at that.
The front flippers appear to have not evolved at all. The claws and feet are still clearly present. Not even vestigial hind flippers remain. It appears that the efficient tail leaves little need for hind legs. Good. It seems that we have scanned all pertinent data about this creature.
Sure, over where that lone guy was. Yep, there he is. Scan.
Here we are. Let's get our bearings.
Okay.
These bioelectric discharges
Ow, ow, ow,
aren't
ow, ow.
enough to cause us real harm, but they're certainly strong enough to deter organic creatures.
That is cool. Ow.
It emits electric impulses through pores on its neck. The source of the charge is beneath the skin.
Hi.
There, a bioelectric organ. Its head and neck serve as a dynamo to generate electricity. What does it look like in action?
He's gonna go for it. You going for it.
It spots its prey, lets loose a stunning pulse, then moves in for the kill. Impressive.
100%.
Good work. The portal home is open.
Sweet. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut this bit out and I will see you back in our time.
Doctor, I found the solution. We must go back in time, not to the Jurassic, but to a few months ago, before you were infected.
That will buy time for me, but for no one else. Then we'll be stuck with no resources to complete the cure. Or we'll have to ask someone else to make the sacrifice. I won't do that. It has to be me.
Alright, last one.
Now. We have been fortunate to facilitate our research by delving into the past. But one cannot. Next time, stop it. Replay life correctly.
No. On the contrary, Doctor. We can...
Humanity thrives by moving forward, however painfully. To stagnate is a much greater risk than even this virus. No matter how many times we go and come back, I will still face the same choice. The only way forward for me is to decide to help. I can't wait for a miracle. That's not science. That's not me. And this is my decision to make.
I have been holding you to the past. In suffering? Are you afraid?
No. I know you will honor my word.
I will.
And I will live through the others who survive.
All right, then. We will collect the last data, so everything is in order for you.
Thank
Goodbye, Doctor.
you.
Well, that was something else. There's one.
Safely arrived.
What in the world happened to the Megalodon? Like someone combined it with a manta ray.
It seems to be a variation on the Megalodon. It doesn't appear to be aggressive, but still, be careful. Let's start by investigating these enormous fins, shall we?
Like a whale shark. It is mixed with a manta ray. The little tendril things in its mouth. It's still terrifying looking.
The pectoral fins are wider and thicker, almost like those of a ray.
Yeah.
They would be worth inspecting in closer detail.
Ow, 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 ow.
The fin membrane runs to the tail for buoyancy and movement. Can we investigate the appendages toward the front of the creature, please?
They're like hands pulling the food in, just nom nom nom. Yeah, it's like a whale shark mixed with a manta ray. God, it's still scary looking.
These are similar
Look
to the
at that.
manta ray's cephalic lobes, which divert water into the mouth or filter feeding. Let's investigate the mouth to confirm.
Ah!
What enormous jaws! Look,
Ow,
the teeth
oh, ow.
are minuscule. It appears to eat mostly plankton, shrimp, and small fish, so it is a filter feeder. I think it would be ideal to gather data on its feeding behavior by observing a live demonstration.
Got it.
These megalodons are far removed from the voracious hunters in our own timeline. My sensors detect a portal home.
Man, that was weird. The heck's this Leviathan gonna turn out to be?
Monolith detected. Scan when ready. Welcome to another new timeline.
Looks like a orca whale.
It's a Leviathan. Oh, what's this creature with the massive tusks? The tusk is similar to that of modern narwhals, a sensory organ for detecting temperature and chemical changes in the water. That scarring suggests it was attacked by something like a giant squid. Is this a clue about its diet? An enlarged forehead likely means that the spermaceti organ is larger. Perhaps an echography scan is in order. These flippers don't appear to assist in movement. They will probably disappear from the species eventually. A few million years eventually. Its stomach contents contain a lot of squid. A very large squid, it seems. Scarring aside, it's clear who won that fight.
Hi.
I stand corrected. The spermaceti organ is actually smaller. It's the brain that's taking up all that room. This is the biggest brain of any creature yet captured in our database. Now, let's go home, Cadet.
Will do. Alright, it's the last one.
Monolith discovered. Each of these explorations contributes to the cure.
Here we go.
A new timeline. Let us explore.
They're green. And they have frog tongues.
I detect neoparadoxia DNA in this. Oh my, what are those? greater foot webbing and stronger legs suggest this variation of Neoparadoxia is a true amphibian. This creature's eyes grant it nearly 360-degree vision, but it's short-sighted. What other sensory information does it use?
It stuns it with its tongue. That's interesting.
It seems this variant of Neoparadoxia feeds not just on seagrass, but also on fish. We simply must witness this in action.
He would hold still.
The skin can extract oxygen from water. It also plays a role in maintaining internal salinity levels. Will its internal anatomy reveal more surprises? Amazing! It boils prey by using its tongue to whip surrounding water to scalding temperatures.
What?
Can we observe this hunting mechanism from the inside?
Man, these things just keep getting weirder and weirder.
It has traded its external ears for an auditive sensory organ beneath the skin. It must have excellent hearing in and out of water for pinpointing predators.
Okay.
Ah, their lung size is reduced because they breathe through their skin.
Okay. Look at that tongue.
It coils its tongue, then throws it like a spear. A flick at the last second generates a stunning shockwave. Ah, the way home has opened.
Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys in the present time.
She's gone.
Oh.
She's really gone. Empty
Hey.
chair.
That's
clean
new.
desk. No orders. Is this loss? I have not felt it before. My systems are not calibrated for it. Take the cadet to collect samples, Rob. As long as I'm living, you will call me Dr. Rob. Don't argue with me, Rob.
We got a new one.
Oh, I will miss her. Even if we return to the past to visit, we will know it is not quite real, won't we? Our work on this cure is complete, and Elizabeth is gone. She's a part of it, and she always will be.
Well, this is exciting. During our last excursion, Elizabeth's private notes on the monoliths were recovered. A new portal has been configured, though we're not quite certain where or when it will lead. That's never stopped you before, though, has it? The new portal is active and available. Should you feel brave enough to give it a try? With me in your service, of course.
I'm offended. Of course I'm gonna try it.
All systems are now online and operational.
I know where this is gonna
Prepare
take
for
us.
temporal relocation in 3, 2, 1.
We at July 30th, 2033. Layer. Conclusion. May 53rd, 1872.
Ah, we're back. There are more? I am at loss for words. What is all this? So much at once. One could spend several human lifetimes. I'm going to need more time to calculate. Oh, this is good.
I can't go anywhere. All I do is spin. What's going on?
In every end, a beginning, cadet.
Okay. What happened? Rob? Roberto? Wait, that was the end? Oh. I don't get it. No, I don't get it. That ending sucked after all that work. But those alternate animals are pretty cool. Well, anyway, that was Time Machine VR. Overall I liked it. I have my problems, especially with the ending. But anyway, that's going to be it for this game. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button, subscribe for more. It helps me out a lot. And as always, there's more on the way. But until then, I hope you have a good one.